friends, if seen from the point of view of other people, Elon Musk works for 10 hours a day. He is a successful entrepreneur, and that is why he is so successful in life today, and his net worth is 9.7 billion US dollars. I am sure you must also be thinking that he is so successful today because of his discipline and his ability to focus on one thing. To be honest, I do not believe in these things because all these things that I have mentioned above can be done by every person. Everyone has the capability to become successful by following the above things. All that is needed is discipline. To be honest, discipline is not the only thing that will make you as successful as Elon Musk, because after researching a lot of articles on Elon Musk, I have come to know that we are forgetting the most important piece of the puzzle, and that important piece is focusing on multiple fields. Understand, let me explain to you. Our traditional education system teaches us that if you want to master something, so you should only work in that subject or field in which you are interested. But in the case of Elon Musk, this thing is completely opposite, like he never restricted himself to one subject or field, but learned science, engineering, physics, artificial intelligence, solar power, and many subjects, and today he has taken himself to that point where people blindly believe in what Elon Musk says, because if I tell the truth, and Elon Musk is not a qualified scientist, yet he has made discoveries for companies like SpaceX and Tesla, which is very difficult for a normal scientist to do now. How is it possible that despite not having a degree, Elon is able to give better solutions than a scientist? Its answer is very simple. Elon is an expert journalist. Now the term of expert journalist is developed by the chairman of Bun and Company, right? Master of all trades. Master of none means, as a human being, you should know about Eve. Every field and everything is compared to focusing on one thing. The same thing has been said in the book The Almanac of Naval Ravikant, that specialization is for insects. That is, only animals and insects should focus on one thing, and we humans should get as much knowledge as we can, so that we can understand things better through that knowledge and make new innovations. Pond researcher Scott Barry Kaufman has explained in a Scientific American article that the top 59 opera composers of the 20th century achieved mastery over their compositions when they used to create new compositions by learning from multiple compositions as compared to learning from just one type of position. This makes us understand that you will not be able to become an expert by learning just one thing. You will have to learn everything, like YouTube deal design, title tags, voiceover, and many other things that make a video go viral. And the same thing is being said by Elon Musk through his action, where Elon's brother Kimball Musk says Elon Musk was so fond of learning that he used to read 2 books a day, which means if we do a simple calculation, hardly any person would read 1 book in a month. But Elon reads 2 books a day, which means 60 books a month, which is 60 times more than a normal human being. Now that we have talked about learning so much, let us know how to learn deconstruct knowledge. Elon Musk had done an Ask Me Anything challenge on Reddit, where people were asking him all kinds of questions and Elon was answering them. Then he was asked if he could tell us how to learn, to which Elon explains the answer with a metaphor. Imagine you have to learn something about the leaves of a tree. Then Elon says that instead of learning only about the leaves, it would be better if you first understand the fundamentals of the whole tree, such as what are the roots, what is the trunk, what are the branches, etc. When you understand the fundamentals of the tree well, then your mind gets more understanding of that subject. It becomes of a deeper level, after which that knowledge is useful for other things as well. So basically, what I'm saying is that the more knowledge you have, the better way and angle you will be able to think. For example, we learn about the letter A and deconstruct it. Look at this image carefully. In this image, the letter A has been shown in different ways. In contrast, in the second image, the letter A has been shown in the same way. Now you tell me that the letter is the same, but from which image did you learn more? I know that you have learned more from the first image because even though the first image had only the letter A, did you notice that the same A has been represented with different designs, with different lengths, and with different boldness? Imagine if you learn A from the second image, you will feel that it can be written in only one way. But if you learn from the first image, you will understand that, wow, the letter A There can be so many ways to write a book, and that is why Elon always reads all kinds of books for a deeper understanding of every subject and makes a base of his fundamentals because he understands that if he has to make his own rules, then he will have to think from every angle, and to think from every angle, he will need every important detail. Learn through osmosis. When Elon had the money that he had to buy rockets, and those rockets were coming from Russia, after which Elon went to a Russian group and asked for a big deal. They started telling them passionately why it is very important for humans to be on other planets, after which a Russian from the group tells Elon that we did not make this rocket so that millionaires like you can take it to Mars, and also, who is your chief engineer? In response to which Elon said, that I am the chief engineer of my company. Hearing this, the Russians were shocked that how is this possible? When Elon does not even have a degree in aerodynamics, how can Elon become the chief engineer of a company? After hearing this, the Russians ended the meeting without saying anything, after which, a few months later, Elon met another Russian group who had to sell their rockets. As soon as Elon goes, he asks, what is the price of the rockets? In response to which the Russians say that it is $18 million. Then Elon asks that $18 million is equal for 2 rockets. Then a Russian replies that no, $18 million for 1 rocket. These Russians are very sad, and they find this price very high. Then Elon tells his team. Elon sits in a private jet with his teammates and leaves for home. While sitting in the plane, Elon keeps reading something on his laptop for hours, after which his team members Jim Cantrell and Tom Mueller ask him, Elon, are you okay? After which he says, yes, this is possible. We can also make a rocket. Hearing this, Jim Cantrell and Tom Mueller go into shock for a second. Then Elon explains them very well that how they can make a good rocket on a low budget. Hearing the plan, both Jim Cantrell and Tom Mueller get excited and tell Elon that yes, this is possible. We can do this, but Jim Cantrell and Tom Mueller are big engineers, and Elon does not even have a degree. So how did Elon find the solution to such a big problem? The answer is quite simple. He had hired Jim Cantrell and Tom Mueller to teach himself everything, where Elon used to ask Jim Cantrell and Tom Mueller a lot of questions, and both of them together taught Elon the most difficult subject. They used to teach things very easily by breaking them down. Due to this, Elon's fundamentals became even stronger. So if you want to learn any subject quickly, then hire an expert and learn from him. This will cost you money, but you will gain a lot of knowledge which will help you a lot in moving forward. Urgency. Elon Musk and Tom Mueller met an employee of another company who told them how his company went bankrupt and how he wanted to sell a place of his company where they used to test rockets. Hearing this, Elon and Tom both raised their eyebrows because they both were looking for such a place for a long time. After which Tom says that can we see that place tomorrow or day after tomorrow? On this, Elon Musk pressed Tom's hand and said that we will go to see that place not tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but today and right now. So both of them go to see that place, and on seeing the place, Tom likes that place very much, and he starts praising that place and gets very excited and says that we want to see this place, we should take 100% because we will find rocket testers, water stand, and many other such things here together. So Elon Musk told Tom that brother, don't get too excited because if we show too much excitement, then these people will take advantage of us and sell us this place at a higher price. Then Elon decided on the spot that he will rent this place, and he rented that place for 1 year for just $45,000 and soon started testing his rockets, and you already know that the rest is the history. The meaning of telling this point is very simple, friend, that if you want to understand something, then don't pass time that tomorrow I will see this course. Tomorrow I will read this book. Tomorrow I will think about my business. If you get any thought or idea, then take action right now. Learn about it, educate yourself, and take action as soon as possible so that you can make mistakes, because the more mistakes you make, the more your wisdom will increase, and the more your wisdom will be, the faster you will become successful. You will be able to become successful. I hope you have learned from this video how to learn. If you are among those 1% people who want to earn a lot of money, then immediately go to my channel and listen to Rich Dad Poor Dad. As I said earlier, taking action is very important, so go now to my channel and see yourself financially expressed. People have seen you finally. You guys are amazing. Keep reading, keep learning, keep growing, keep growing. Thank you for watching.